Hey, welcome to Sean's GMC Garage. I don't know if you can tell, but there's primer here. And that's what this video is all about. How did we get to this point? The primer on here and how it turned out. There will be no spoilers. You have to watch till the end. Let's see. What did I cover in this one? I give a light sand to everything. Well, just watch it and see what I did. But we masked the truck up, we primered it, I outline what's the next steps, and thanks for stopping by.
I mixed up a batch on a piece of old board. Said this time I'll get it right. Spread it on thin, then I spread it on thick, and I worked it into the night. I filled every dip, every wave, every scar, till the panel looked pretty good. Then I grabbed my sanding block, took half of it off, just like everybody knew I would. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up and brush it off. Build it high, knock it down, leave that white dust all around. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up and brush it off. I spend all day fixing rust, turning money into dust. I started with 80, aggressive and mean, and tore through the filler fast. I thought I was finally getting somewhere, till I sanded right through at last. So I mixed up another, a little more cream, and I skimmed that panel again. Every time that I cover one little low spot, I uncover another 10. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up and brush it off. Build it high, knock it down, leave that white dust all around. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up and brush it off. I spend all day fixing rust, turning money into dust. There's dust on the bench, there's dust on the floor, there's dust in the coffee I made. There's dust in my boots and the crack of my door, and a cloud where the truck used to stay. I blew off the panel and felt it by hand. It seemed pretty straight to me. Then I moved the shop light from left over right and found another valley. Oh no, mix it again. Here we go, my new best friend. The spreader is hard, the sandpaper's gone, my shoulders are starting to burn. The filler gets mixed and the filler gets spread, and the filler gets sanded and turned. the plan, though progress is painfully slow. I keep running my hand down the side of the box, feeling for trouble wherever I go. A little more here, a little less there, a skim on the fender and dust in my hair. A little more sanding, a little more sweat. I think that I'm finished. No, not finished yet. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up, brush it off, build it high, knock it down, leave that white dust all around. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up, and brush it off. I spend all day fixing rust, turning money into dust. Now the edges are feathered, the body line's straight, and the panel is finally smooth. I stand back and stare like a body shop king, admiring at every improvement. It took 3 coats of filler, 5 kinds of grit, and enough dust to bury the truck.
Okay, that was a bit of a job. Got a couple little low areas here. I am really, at this point, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I might throw some glazing putty on it afterwards. We'll have to see, but I've worked up quite a sweat sanding with 80 grit. Next, I am going to go over it all with the DA with 180 and maybe even 220. And then we'll get into throwing some epoxy primer on it. And we're going to see how that looks. I might just put sealer over top of it and call it good for now. Worry about color later. We'll have to see, but I'm really happy with how it feels anyways. There's something there, but again, there's something everywhere on this truck, so we'll just live with it and we'll see how it turns out. So DA sander next.
Then I look from the other side. There's one little ripple that nobody will see, but I know it is there, so I can't let it slide. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up, and brush it off. Build it high, knock it down, leave that white dust all around. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up, and brush it off. I spend all day fixing rust, turning money up, spewing the dust. I wore a clean shirt when I walked in the shop. Now I look like a powdered old ghost. I've sanded the bottom, I've sanded the top, and the floor got the filler the most. The truck's getting straighter, at least that's the plan, though progress is painfully slow. I keep running my hand down the side of the box, feeling for trouble wherever I go. A little more here, a little less there, a skim on the fender and dust in my hair. A little more sanding, a little more sweat. I think that I'm finished. No, not finished yet. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up, brush it to dust. Now the edges are feathered, the body line's straight, and the panel is finally smooth. I stand back and stare like a body shop king, admiring at every improvement. It took 3 coats of filler, 5 kinds of grit, and enough dust to bury the truck. But Bob's looking better than he did before, so I guess I am calling that luck. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up and brush it off. Build it high, knock it down, leave that white dust all around. Spread it on, sand it off, cough it up and brush it off. All that filler, all that fuss, just to make expensive dust. Brush it up, brush it off, find another low spot and spread it on.
Okay, so we got it all masked up. Now, I guess there's nothing left to do but throw some primer on it. I still got some scratches, like I didn't get all the 80 grit scratches out. I went to 180, but there's a few, but the primer is going to fill in some of it. I want to see how much it fills in. The scratches are just going to add to the character of the truck. I'm going to, so epoxy primer, I picked up some black enamel that I might throw some color in this strip here, in this general area. And then I got some silver that might match the gray that I might put in, but the primer might match it too. So, but that's later. But I did pick it up. So the plan is primer, 2 or 3 coats of primer, let that dry, and then give it a quick scuff, and then add some color, and then let that dry for a few days, because apparently the spray can, like regular enamel paint, takes a few days to cure up. So I will give it a few days, sand that down, and then apply some 1K clear over top of it to seal it up. Now, I'll take you over to mixing the paint here, but I found a place in Edmonton. One sec. Okay, I wanted to get the name right because they were very helpful. So it's Global Auto Body Supplies in Edmonton. They gave me some mixing cups, but I don't think I need to use them for my little tiny gun. I'm going to use the little gun. I've got some disposable liners that I can use on it. It's got built-in filters and stuff like that. I'll show you that in a bit. But Global, it's my only and only first shout out to them. They were very helpful. I will definitely be going back there. They also sell the replacement, like the patch panels that I got. The other stuff I got out of Wetaskiwin, but I think I'm going to get it from them. It's closer, and like I said, they were super helpful. So hope you're watching too. But that's not why I did it. Don't think that's why I did it. I was very appreciative to the information they gave me. So while you're still here, I'm going to show you. So when I was doing my grinding, sanding, and all sorts of stuff, there was a lot of water coming in my air compressor just because it's so humid. We've been getting so much rain, and the humidity has been wreaking havoc on my compressors, putting lots of water in the system. I ordered a new water separator system that I go from the compressors through that system into the tanks. And then I also had a spare separator system, so I also added a water separator system there. So I can bring the line in from the compressors, and that by the time it gets here, the air is going to be so cool, it should separate fairly good if there is any water still in the system, and then out into the gun. I've got a filter on the gun. So yeah, I just put that there for my painting purposes. Let's take you over to my, I guess you could call it a mixing table. Over there. Okay, let's talk about what I got going on here. I have, like you've seen, I masked the truck up. I have removed all the dust from the garage. Yeah, no. But I did, and this is not to protect my bench. This is to test out some spray patterns. So I got these little guns here. I'm just going to throw a little lacquer thinner to also clean them out, because it's been a while, and see how small of a spray I can get, because I want to get I want to control my pattern for a lot of this, because I don't want to spray up until the edge of the tape. I'm hoping I don't get straight lines, but I will practice my blending as best as I can. So let's go. This really isn't going to tell me much because it's not making things wet. Oops. Oh yeah, okay. I want to go all the way in. Okay, I think that's where, oops, that's kind of where I want the fan to be to start anyways. Let's see if we can transfer this over without spilling a bunch. Oops. Oh, that's not going to be good. This thing won't stay in this right spot. Did I lose a spring? Okay, I don't know why this thing's really loose. I think I got a loose. I gotta try a screw in there, maybe. Try to tighten that up. Let's see. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know what was holding that stiff because the other one won't come out. So maybe my cheap HVLP gun has to go in the garbage. We'll have to see. Might use it for a backup. I don't know. It might still work. It'll probably still work, but I'm going to use this one first. Safer. Okay, let's mix up some paint. Okay, so what we got going on here. Here's what we got going on. So this cup holds this collapsible diaphragm, and I mix it in there. This primer is mixed at 1:1, and these cups don't have a 1:1. They've got I believe a 2:1, 3:1, 4:1, and 5:1. 1:1 should be relatively easy math. I think I'm going to do 70 and then 140. Or maybe I should just do 60 and 60 to start. That's what we'll do. Because I think I'm going to make a mess trying to pour. So what I'm going to do is use a 60 mil syringe. Suck it out, put it in. That's the theory anyways. So yeah, what happens is, that's the big one. This is the little one. This goes on here. Mix it up. Put the cap on. Seal it up. That goes on, that clips in there. And then you spray away. And then for cleanup, you throw that away, and then you throw that away. And this one's got it's got a screen inside, so the filter is inside. Make sure I don't have my filter in here. Nope, no filter. So let's go ahead and let's do our first batch. See how it goes.
Mask it up, tape it tight, past the hanging left and right. Mix it round the box and down the side. Every pass restores my pride. Third coat on, the job is done. Step back now and drop the gun. Weeks of dust and endless grind finally left a coat behind. 3 coats of gray, covering the scars away. All that sand and all that pain, now it finally looks the same. 3 coats of gray, getting closer every day. It may look like primer now, but Bob is coming.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. There's no runs. It went on really light with that small gun. I really had to get close to, well, I liked that I could get close and get that fan in super tight so I didn't go too much over here, but covered most of the scratches. You can tell I didn't get some flat stuff here. I've got a couple nicks in the filler here. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. And I can see my edges here. Again, if I was to throw some high build primer on there, I think I'd be happy with that, but for this I'm not worrying about it. So yeah, I put a mark here because I was losing track of where my black transition went. I can still see it there. So when I tape it off for that, I can do that. I can see my black transition here, and we'll just eyeball it up to here. It's not like it was perfectly straight before. There was trim over top of it before, but we're not doing that. Okay, we're going to let this dry for at least 24 hours. We'll see if we get back out tomorrow to sand it down and throw some black on. Thanks for watching.